Hello guys, so let's discuss the weekly contest 471 problems. So first one was the sum of elements with frequency divisible by k. So you are given an integer array num and an integer k. So you have to return the sum of all elements whose frequency is divisible by k, or 0 if there are no such elements. An element is included in the sum exactly as many times as it appears in the array if its total frequency is divisible by k. So we have to include all the count of all the elements, some of those elements in our answer. So the constraints are pretty less. So the simple brute force can be used here. So what I have done is simply taking a frequency map and store the frequency of every element in the map. And I'm doing the same thing as asked in the question. So the sum variable for the final answer, and I'm iterating in the map, and if the frequency is divisible by k, just check, then I'm adding the element with its frequency in our answer. So this will include all the elements in our answer that are present in the given array. At last, I'm returning some. So the time complexity for this will be O of n, because we are iterating in the map. O of n plus O of n, approximately it will be O of n, and mm, this space complexity will also be order of n because we are using a map. Let's move to the second question. So this one is also a pretty good, I will say easy to medium question. So you are given a string S consisting of lowercase English letters. A substring of S is called balanced if all distinct characters in the substring appear the same number of times. So a balanced string is defined as the substring such that all the distinct characters have equal frequency in that substring. Like for example, ADAD. This is a balanced substring, while this is not a balanced substring, this whole, but this is still a valid substring. Also, this is also a valid substring, balanced substring. So yeah, so we have to find the length of such maximum substring which is present in our string. So I've seen this constraint during the contest, and these were pretty less. So a brute force approach will also pass here, means O of n square solution will also be accepted. So I directly moved to the O of n square solution. So what I did was simply I generate all the substrings. Since for generating all the substring, we have to our solution will be O of n square, and I can use that solution. So I've generated all the substrings. So this outer loop and this inner loop is for the generating the substring. What I am doing is I'm storing the frequency of characters in that substring in our map. So I'm storing those frequencies in the map, and I have created a check variable. Since this map will be O of 26, means the map size can be maximum uh, uh, 26 because of these variables, characters. These can be from A to Z. So the maximum size of map can be 26. So I can easily iterate in the map in constant time complexity. So I'm checking whether there is whether all the frequencies in the map are equal or not. If all the frequencies of the map in the map are equal, then I'm updating my answer. And if the frequencies are different, then I'm doing nothing and moving to the next iteration. And for checking the whether all the frequencies are equal or not, I have created a check variable, which if the check is equal to 0 means currently if the check is if the check is equal to the 0 means um, I haven't seen the first element of the map. So I'm putting that element, that frequency in the check variable and comparing this with every frequency of which is present in the map. Means if the check is not equal to the current frequency, then check will be -1 and I will break from this for loop. And if my check is not equal to -1 and check is not equal to 0, then I am updating because the frequencies are equal. At last, I'm returning answer. So the overall time complexity for this approach is order of n here into order of n here and into order of 26, because the maximum size of map can be 26. So the overall time complexity will be order of n square, and the space complexity will be order of n because I am creating a map in each iteration. Yeah, this is the solution for the second question.